Hello, Diva of Houston, Rain LaRue here, and I had to get my hands on the motherfucking Chevelle Brooks blush palette. You see that pigment going on so effortlessly. Look at that, the difference between no blush and with blush, period. Putting some on the other cheek, feeling my jush. I love blush. Y'all make sure to come and see us every Monday at JR's for Where the Boys Are at 11 p.m. with $5 Tito's at the bar. $5 Tito's at the bar.
Entertainers, promote the shows. Let people know that you're performing, where you're performing, what time you're performing, who else is going to be there, and how they can show up and show out. If you're not promoting your shows and your appearances, you cannot say, I don't know why no one's here. You have to at least try.
I hope everybody's having a magnificent Friday. Some cockeyed ass bitch stole my liquid lottery.
Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on.
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Y'all come on in, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday night. And it's time for our point of view. Let's look at our just, and we are back. Hey, Trent.
What's up?
Seen you in a minute.
Child, I've been over in Belize.
Child, I believe you.
How was that? How was the boys?
Oh, I didn't really see. We
Okay.
didn't see no boys like that. We saw, as you see in every country, people that's struggling to stay afloat.
No, child,
Yeah, one
no.
nothing sexy about that.
No, not in Belize. Belize is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Is it?
Gorgeous. We had to go almost everywhere by water though. And
Really?
I'm not gonna tell you what family I went with. I'm not gonna say what family, okay? We get there the first day and they said
Well, text us.
we're going to dinner at 7. Okay, it's like when we land in Belize, we take a 30-minute ride to the boat dock, and then the boat, this really huge boat, takes us over to the island, right, that we were staying on. And so they said, get ready for dinner at 7. We always out there at dinner at 7. This time it was a long speedboat. It was at nighttime. 7 o'clock was very dark there. We got in that speedboat. Y'all, I thought I was gonna lose my life. It was so many big people in there that the boat started, I felt like was sinking. I started praying. I said, Lord, please. I kept saying, Lord, please. I said, Lord, please. And one of the people said, we should turn around. I said, please. I said, Miss Pat, please turn around. And girl, the boat ride was gonna be 30 minutes. And I said, I don't know how we're gonna make it 30 minutes in this boat with all this. We got out of there the first
In the
time.
water.
In the water,
Dark.
in the dark, in the water, the boat felt like it was going down. I said, I said, Lord, you done brought me through. Girl, I said, you know, the speedboat dip down in the back and then go high in the front. I said, God, you done brought me through too many trials and tribulations for you to take me out here in the middle of the sea.
What part of the boat was you in though?
I was in a neutral part. I was in a neutral part. Yeah, I was in the middle almost. Then they said, stop, we gotta even out the boat. Girl, I was
why y'all in the water?
Yeah, they stopped. They said, somebody get over here. Somebody get over here. Somebody get. Girl, we weren't gone but 2 minutes. I started praying so hard. I said, Lord, please let them turn around. I really thought I was gonna die in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I really did. But I'm here, y'all.
I'm glad you made it out.
Glad you
made it out all right.
Do they make y'all wear life vests while you're riding on the boat?
That's the funny thing. In all the other boats, they have a slew of life vests. And this boat, we didn't see any. We didn't see any.
Well, I would have been nervous.
I was so nervous. 30 minutes, we couldn't last 30 seconds on that motherfucker.
Oh, I would have been so nervous. Shout out to Flame Monroe, Diamond Puck News Network. Shout out to her. I saw her at Glamorous this weekend. Shout out to Trinity Black. Talking with
Trinity.
Let's talk with Trinity and Wendell.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed the interview. Flame Monroe. Great job, great interview.
Flame's interview. That really get to know Flame Monroe. Check that out. Check the interview out. You can catch it on Trinity's YouTube page, if I'm not mistaken. It should be up on the YouTube page. Hey, cousin, thank you.
Baby, that interview was that interview was raw as the after hours here. That was a good interview.
All they say as raw as an Airbnb backyard, from what I hear.
Ooh, who did
what that was
that
about? Yeah, somebody was fucking in the backyard. They say I ain't know what was going. I need to find out what was happening. How was your week?
My week was good. Nothing eventful happened. Just regular week. How was yours? Oh, well, I take that back. Monday at the Stars of the Century, we celebrated Monday. At the Stars of the Century, we celebrated the 26th anniversary of the show cast being a cast. So I did that Monday. So yes,
congratulations. Congratulations
to the Stars of the Century. Oh my goodness.
You look good.
Congratulations to the Stars of the Century. On
26
years. Yes. Raquel was in that Dyson, baby.
Hey, Raquel said, listen, I'll show you. I got it.
I still got it.
I just don't feel like doing it every week for y'all, but baby, I can do this. Raquel is an ultimate entertainer.
She was getting it, honey. And I was like, yeah, get it, Kale, get it. I want y'all to click like, click share, click like.
You was all right too, Giselle. You was cute.
Huh? Say it again.
I didn't get to see nobody but Raquel.
You was cute.
That's not what you said at the Waffle House, but we were broke past it.
No, I told you how amazing you were at the Waffle House. Shut up.
Me and my quilt.
What did you do on the show, Giselle?
I did Victoria Monet, and of course I burnt the show as
Oh,
always. You know, I just burned the show down to the
yeah,
ground. Ain't that
girl,
right,
I know
Neil?
that's right, girl.
No, you
Ain't that
can't
right,
use
Baby,
Neil?
no. You can't use fire in them clubs. I knew somebody got banned for using fire.
yes, Lord. Two people. Two
Yeah.
people, baby. Two people I know that got banned from places because of fire.
Yeah.
They want the fire and desire, honey. They said, no, 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 not in here. You want no fire and desire. Neil, it was a car week.
Yes, card.
Did you go out of
I'm
town?
trying to get my screen clear. I don't know what's going on over here. But yes,
Did you?
card. Last week I was on spring break. I did the show like literally last week when I did the show. My old man was like on the other side, looking at me the whole time we was doing the show. Then we left.
Oh, Lord.
Left, went to Bulldogs that night and had a good time. That was my first time going to Bulldogs on a Thursday in years, but I was on spring break, so he's like, let's go do something. So we did that. The weekend had fun. And yesterday I played cards like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, Lord. Y'all didn't start gambling or something.
No, Bobby, this is a sidecar.
Now, what we talked about there? What's a sidecar?
It's like it's 2-part Hennessy, 1 part orange liqueur, a half part of lemon juice. So good.
Ooh.
So good. Bobby talking is this milk.
Thank you, Eric. Child, please. No, that'd be far from milk. You would probably think this was milk. I was drinking if that's the case.
Yeah, okay.
But this my husband, Jameson, the only man I swallow. Yes, indeed. Uh, sh- Shout out to Sunny Delight. She got married this
Congratulations.
morning, I think. So congratulations, Sunny and Chris. Yes, indeed.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to them.
What's that
They
Vesta song? Congratulations.
congratulations. I knew it wasn't gonna be me.
But
That part.
I think that's so beautiful. Like I think that when you get a certain age, I'm not saying that she is a certain age, but when you just pop out already married, like there's no need to have the pomp and circumstance of the wedding. Just I'm married. We went to the cross. We had a little small wedding. I think that's like more beautiful and more
No, they
intimate.
had a huge wedding. You just wasn't
Oh,
invited.
but you took her out. Who took her out?
Who took who out?
She gone on my. Oh, wait, 1 year ago. Oh,
I
that
think he
was
had to go
Neil. You
fix
and
his
Neil took her out.
screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, I
calm
was like, because I didn't see Giselle move. She had moved.
Naomi motherfucking Michaels.
Oh, the milk, honey.
What's
Shout
up? Former
out to
MBU.
Naomi Michaels and Bobby. Um, she is having a destination wedding. So they went to the courthouse, though. But she looks beautiful.
She
And I
did
got
look
to see
beautiful.
her
You
over the
weren't
weekend
invited,
at
Queen.
I got to see her
Clearly.
over the weekend at Glam. Speaking
Because
of
you bought a wig, you're not getting no invitation.
okay, thank you.
You are a client, not a friend.
Yeah, thank you for your
Don't get it
business, they
twisted.
say. Yeah,
Don't
thank
get
you
it
for your
twisted.
business, honey. Uh-huh. I
Congratulations, son.
got to see some of our viewers this weekend. Shout out to Anthony Simmons. I got to see him this weekend.
That's my
I got to
cousin.
see okay. I got to see Miss Puckle's Network, Miss Diamond. I got to
Shout out
see
to Diamond.
her. And I also got to see my nephew Corey. I got to see him over the weekend.
Sweetheart at large.
And I got to see Natalia Swat Dupree,
Yes.
my niece. So shout out to them. It was beautiful. And
Angelica.
I got to see my bestie, Angelica Sanchez. It was so good to see my sister. And I got to go to this club that she works at called the Wren. It's the Wren Theater. And they do all types of production numbers. It's all production. And baby,
Mm.
they dance all over the club. Do you? And they changed the set. So this season the set is boots. So it's like all country music. So you
Mm.
get all country music, and they change the country music up, any kind of stuff. They sing it their way, but they have like a
Mhm.
set over here, and then you come upstairs and you go to the middle part where it's a bar, and they dance on that stage, and then you can come off of there and go to the other side. It's really sickening. So I posted a video, and Kennedy was special guest. I posted a
Shavonda, shut the
video
fuck up. Get your
of
daughter.
Kennedy and Kennedy, I was gonna say Shavonna, Kennedy and Angelica on the shows there, and it was really, really sickening, baby. If I tell you Miss Kennedy had twirled all over that goddamn stage, the baby, she twirled all over the club.
She don't play
But it's
though. She
all
don't
theater
play.
theater kids, and it's a warehouse that they rebuild sets on. So and Angelica was singing live, and
Oh
it's
wow.
all and majority of the show is live singing.
Shavonda.
So I thought she like was hosting the show, but she's a part of the show. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
okay, so you go in and do your number just like everything, and they have dancers and everything.
Like
It's
a
really
variety
sickening.
show.
Oh
hmm
wow. And where is this in
So
Orlando?
in Orlando. So shout out to the Ren Theater.
Shout out to Lorraine
Oh,
Theater.
thank you, Tracy. Appreciate that. Shababa, shut up,
Don't she better come repeat.
child. So last Monday, me and Siobhan have been working together here in Houston. And on Mondays, I drink this daiquiri with a shot of Grand Marnier in it every Monday. Baby, one is good, two, you drunk, three, you toe up. So me and Shabana lit. We talking to each other on the way home on FaceTime. She's at Jack in the Box. I'm telling her what to order. I'm thinking she's ordering for herself and she's going home. And I know she like double cheeseburger. I was like, yeah, girl, get the double cheeseburger, add the secret sauce, this, that, and other. Oh, she's about, give me two tacos. Girl, get the tiny tacos, get the loaded ones.
Oh my God.
So I'm at home and then I started getting taken off my makeup. Shavonna's on her way to my house. I don't know what happened. I fell asleep. I wake up Tuesday. I call her, and she not answering the phone all day on that Tuesday. On Wednesday, I say, "You acting funny." She said, "I am." I say, "Why?" Girl, you locked me out the house. I'm like, girl, what was you talking about? You ain't came by my house. Yes, I did. I said, no, you did. We going back. Let me just check my camera. There she was. Standing there with all of the jacket box. And she trying to open up the door. She on the phone. And
Mm.
I locked the top lock. And so you can see her trying to she punching in the coat, trying to get it. She had to pee. Oh my God.
Oh, that video was at your house.
That was at my house.
She said you went to sleep on her while she was at the door.
Oh, y'all must have got tore up then.
Oh,
Baby, on
oh
Monday,
God.
and you know when you're sitting and you're drinking liquor, you sitting there. When you get up and start moving around, but you gonna get so up. So I'll be sitting there, and then by the time I stand up and get to going around, baby, I'm at home and I'm lit and I'm passing out. I'm so sorry, daughter. I really am. But hey,
Oh,
uh,
Shavonda. Break. Oh.
hey man, I ain't seen you since just the show when they talked about Giselle and Malak.
Sure. I
Oh.
was off that week.
Uh,
She said she didn't eat the food. She took it home and she never ate it. But I hope to see y'all this weekend. Continental Plus is Continental Elite is this weekend. Excuse me. And it's in Chicago, Illinois, as usual. And I will be there along with other performers and others. So we will see y'all this weekend in Chicago for the Continental Plus and Elite.
Shout out to
Preliminary
Admiral
night,
Arneo.
April 20th, 21st, 22nd. That's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, it's plus is on 420. That's gonna be lit. And I will be on Saturday at Hydrate with Mercedes, former Miss Continental Plus, Mocha Montrese, former Miss Continental, and Miss Continental Raquel Lord, with former Miss Continental Mimi Marks, and the beautiful and stunningly gorgeous Rough and Stuff on Saturday. Yes, God. For Dragalicious, the Continental Show. And then on Monday, I will be there with Miss Continental Plus and Excited and Mimi Marks, along with the um, cast of Hydrate. So if y'all not doing anything, stop by the Hydrate on Saturday and Sunday and check us out over there. I wonder who's gonna win Continental Plus. I don't really know too many people going. I know a
I don't
couple of
know who's
girls.
doing it. I don't even really
I
know
know
who's doing it.
Tasha is going.
They like Tasha
Um,
too. I can see her up there
um,
like that.
Yaisha's going now.
Oh,
Hey, Athena.
yeah, she'll be good.
Um,
Oh
Yeah, it should
yeah.
be good. Tasha
Oh
will be
yeah.
good. I don't really know. But good luck to all the girls that will be competing for Continental Plus and Continental Elite
Hey,
to
Carlos.
be amongst the Continental family. Shout out to y'all. It's time for hot topic. Let me get into this computer chat. I don't know. I'll probably erase it by mistake. Um, did y'all see Gail King and Katy Perry? They are astronauts now. They were launched into space along with four other women. Katie was what her name is Lauren Sanchez, and I don't know who the other three women was. I didn't really do the research on them, but they went up into space the other day, and now they are called astronauts. But they went
Hmm.
right up there and came right back. I did
I
not
done
know
went,
it was.
I
They
done went
was
up and
just.
peeped and came back, and I ain't even called no astronaut.
Yeah. You went up into space. You went up into space.
Baby, they did not call me no astronaut.
Hey, Maxter.
Miss
Yeah.
Miss Gail King pictures was so hilarious. The internet has been wearing Gail King out with those pictures.
I was looking for the inside. They had inside pictures.
No, just how she looked after she had rung the bell.
Well, they had a
Oh
picture
yeah.
of her
Oh
going
baby, if
like
I
right,
tell you
yeah.
that was so funny. That was hilarious. But just watching it, just like literally like watching it and then getting the shoot, like I was like, ooh, child. It was really kind of amazing
Mm.
to watch. I know it was amazing to see. And then when they got up there, they were saying how was it, and all of them were saying how peaceful it was. And then
Ain't
to like
nobody
look down,
outside.
okay, nothing.
But
Then they saw the moon. I was like, oh wow, that was kind of nice. I would like to do that.
I think it was fascinating to see. It was kind of like oh, you're in space, but when you
Mm-hmm.
realize how long they were up there, it was like, well, what was the point? They were literally up there for 5 minutes,
4 minutes. Yeah.
and then
They
you came.
they
So
was
it was
out there
like
for four, but yeah.
it was the most underwhelming thing I've ever seen. It's like, what was the purpose? They didn't. I mean, you didn't. What was the reason? Just to say you went and experienced it.
Give
Like
you
nobody on
yeah
that.
but to look down on Earth and see like the moon and like oh wow. I wonder if they saw any other like I was like because when the planets was out like a month or two ago, you could see them lined up. I like stuff like that. So I was like, oh wow. When I with my binoculars looking for it and want to see
This is
all that kind
another.
of stuff like
This
that.
is
It's
another.
amazing.
This is another example of people get so much money, they don't have nothing else to do.
Just to do that.
I thought you done bought the mansions, the cars, you go on the trips, you do all this stuff.
Now I'm
What else
gonna
you gotta
apply
do? Let's go to
mine to
space.
go to
Let's
space.
go to space for
Let's go
four
to space.
minutes.
Let's go to space for 5 minutes,
Yeah,
child. No
let's
tea.
just see what's up there.
I don't have nothing else to do. I ain't gonna get a child.
Completely out of touch.
That's really something.
Now, no
This
bitch
is
would have
really
turned that they would
something
have
though.
had dinner up there.
See, and I thought that I was so gagged when I found out it was just like 4 minutes. I was like, what? I was like, I thought they was like up there and they was gonna like stay for like in the air for a day or they got to
Yeah.
eat a couple of hours. They get to float around for a minute,
Ain't
but
no hotel up there.
I think the whole hotel they had up there, they closed it. They weren't getting a lot of business.
That won't get too. That won't get too much, girl.
They weren't getting too much business.
They went up there and flew right back. I don't even think Katy Perry got the thing.
Mm-mm.
They could have did
Because
that
she was
shit on a
supposed.
green screen.
They could have went to the thing where they blow you up.
That's it.
Where
They could
they
save
blow
so much
you up in
money and
the.
time. These motherfuckers
I want to go
wasting
to
our
that
time.
thing where they put you in that little suit and they blow you up. Not a lot of lost weight, bitch. I can do it. I'm gonna me and Tamika.
Tamika,
We gonna go. We gonna go over there. Child, speaking of wild things, I thought this was crazy, and I didn't believe it until I saw it on the news. It's a funeral home here called Richardson Funeral Home, and the people went over there looking for their loved one. And this is the video from that.
The funeral home where my mama's supposed to be at, bro. They got dead bodies in this building with no AC. No AC, man. These people family members. Y'all family members up here in this building with no AC. They're not taking care of. Man, y'all took on y'all people, man. Richardson Memorial Services. Bro, they just got people in these caskets in this building being worked on. Doors wide open. Bro, if y'all got people, check on them. Door wide open, bro. They doing construction on this building. It's over here on Fuquay. It's called Richardson Memorial. If y'all got people, man, at this Memorial Home Services, bro, y'all better check on them, man.
did they ask for air? He said one on air conditioning. Did they ask for air?
Child,
But y'all, that's why
listen.
when
And they
black
said it was stinking in there.
that's why it's serious when black people ask who doing the body. You got to know who doing the body.
You gotta know who doing the body.
They
My
say, who
grandma
got
was
the
big
body?
on that. Who got the body?
Okay. Then the owners came. They got into it with the guy that was recording. He got stabbed. People started coming up there. Yeah, child. People started coming because it was him and his sister. I think the sister went up there first, and she called the brother, and or vice versa. And some woman, they was on the live, and he was talking to people, and a lady was on the live saying her mama was up there, and they told her your mama here, and went and found her. Here she go right here. And then that one lady supposed to have gotten her family member cremation ashes in February. The person's still there. People been waiting on cremation, still there. People ain't even been done yet. It's all kind of crazy shit had happened up there.
They've been having a sleepover.
So they
Evidently,
definitely have a sleepover.
They definitely having a sleepover.
Damn.
But
a sleep in.
that happened here in Georgia like several years ago. This place was supposed to be cremating bodies, and
Hey,
they was getting
Nicole.
money, but they wasn't doing it. They was
Hey,
just
Cole.
throwing the bodies in the back of their field or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Hey, Alicia Kelly. Oh my God. See, who got the body? And speaking of bodies, last week a video of a trans woman in Colombia was went viral. She was beaten, her legs and arms were broken, and she was thrown in a ravine to drown and die. Um, this happened in Colombia a couple of days ago, and they recorded it. And the people in Colombia have absolutely went crazy. This is a video from that.
Golpearla, fracturarla, abandonarla, eso no solamente cabe en la memoria de alguien demencial, criminal. Nos duele profundamente que asesinen a colombianos, pero que peor aún que lo hagan de esa manera.
De 22 años de tránsito, donde las mujeres trans.
So they are protesting and everything. Why do y'all think that it's such an easy, our community is such an easy target, you know, for to that brings out the worst in people? Giselle.
I think number one, our community is an easy target because not to stereotype, but our sin is visible. You can what they call sin, you can see.
Mm.
So for instance, you can see that certain people are trans. So therefore you can automatically target that person. You can see when someone is gay, so you can target the person. You can't necessarily see when someone is cheating on the wife unless you're actually, you can't see adultery, you can't see those type of things. So I think we're targets because our sin is more readily available to the naked eye, I guess you would say. But it is so sad to see what happened to that trans woman,
So sad.
so sad. And to be like killed in that manner,
Yes,
it's like so
it's
heartbreaking.
disgusting.
It's so heartbreaking.
And the video, I was like, oh my God, I couldn't even just, and she's, it's horrible.
It
It
is.
was horrible. In Dallas, man was at the mining company in Dallas, and he verbally assaulted a woman and called her the N word. And this was the video. Alarming.
Nigger bitch. Really big. Nigger bitch. Your mom's a bitch. Okay. She probably is. What you say? What he said? You a nigger bitch. I heard it. Don't even worry about it. It's okay. I'm not racist, bro. Clearly you are. You'll never be a woman. Clearly you are. You're trying to be tough as fuck for what? You're arguing with a female for what? Bitch. You're always a nigga bitch. You will never amount to a woman. You will never be a
Right.
like that. I think that would make fun of you.
Like, how mad are you? Like, I'm like,
I don't know. I think I take more issue with them just sitting around looking at that happen.
That's what I take issue with. I
Same.
take issue with them black men sitting there and repeating what he
And
said.
repeating it. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
That's who they need to be calling out, them.
Wow.
And laughing.
Somebody said them bottom
Not even
just
just
sit
the
there.
disrespect for the woman, but the fact that you even sat there and let him say the N word.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-mm.
Like, come on now.
And you know,
Go ahead.
I feel like it's so many. So in that instance, somebody definitely should have
Hey,
said
Germany.
to the boy, or I don't know what's the backstory to how it escalated to that point, but I'm finding more and more that other minority groups, Latinos, Hispanics, where they also so freely use the word. It is like, it's becoming more acceptable. If Cardi B can say it, why can't this person say it? Or whoever it can be. But I found like more and more minority Hispanic groups are using the word more freely.
And see, they need to be careful with that because if they want to use the N word, we get to use the D word, deportation. So they need to. They need to be careful with that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
And then, and I hate to say, it's the way in
but
which
just
you
to
use
see
it too,
them.
because I hear my students talking to each other using the word all the time, Black boys, Latino boys, or whatever. But the way he was standing, he was standing in a derogatory
In a
way.
derogatory way.
So, I mean, I don't like the word being used, but it's still different tones in which you use it too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Baby, who were they? Don't just call him out. Somebody put under my post of him. They say he lives in there. Well, they say she lives in L.A.
So if
But
somebody called him, he was getting to with some females that was calling him gay and a punk or something.
I don't know. We don't know what the beginning of the altercation was. That was all that was shown. Was
It seemed
that
like
because
I don't know.
we
Did he
never
tell
even
her
saw
to
we
never
never
be a
even saw the
woman or
woman.
something?
Yeah, you'll never be a woman, and
It
your
had to be
mama
a
would never be
trans
a.
girl.
Well, no, because he said your mama would never be a woman. You'll
Wait,
always be an in bitch.
a nigga bitch.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So the mining company said that he is banned from all their venues, inclusive spaces where all guests and they are an inclusive space where all guests and staff should feel respected and welcome. He's banned from all properties, including all clubs, restaurants, and affiliated venues, both within Texas, the other markets we serve, including Illinois, Georgia, and Florida, where he lives in California. The ban will remain effective until further notice, until we only be reconsidered if the individual issues a sincere and public apology for his actions. Who wanted it? He meant it. He meant every word of it.
Yeah. You don't have to apologize to
Yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like apologies either.
Yeah, change behavior is
No,
enough.
you meant
Interact.
it.
You meant that shit. He said that with his
Mm-hmm.
gut.
He did.
Yeah.
And then he doubled down on it, he tripled down on it, he kept coming back.
Came
Yeah,
back,
you meant it.
all that.
We
You
don't need
meant
no apology.
every bit.
Yeah.
So you stay where you at. What Neil?
I hate going back in general. This area because I be wanting to move on. But the last topic I was just thinking about, you only asked Giselle how she felt about it, but I think that
Oh, I did.
it actually a trend. But
Maybe you're not a trans woman.
Maybe he is.
That's the part that was gonna bring
Maybe
up.
he is.
That's part of the reason why
All we got was
happened so much, because it's such a small community and it's such a marginalized community, and it's like one of those, oh well, I don't care for a lot of people. However, I think in this instance, what's the upset part is that it becomes just human rights and how you treating people and what you're doing them, and like the way in which it was done. That was like sparked so much outrage, because a trans woman probably is killed or murdered more than we know, but this happened and sparked so much outrage because of the humanistic approach in which it happened, and it tugs on people human side like it's just not right in general.
Yeah, she was dismembering everything. It was crazy.
And I also think I think it's also in the manner in which you kill, to stone someone to death. That's like.
Oh, Giselle, we already heard your opinion on it, though.
Oh, mercy.
She is on the panel.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you've already heard my opinion, so I'll let Trent finish my finish. Go ahead, Trent. You have something to say?
No, on that topic, I just think that it's been indoctrinated into people that we live a life that's unpleasing to everybody's eyes, because I think no other group of people do they sexualize and reduce to sexual body parts than they do us. I think their biggest problem with us is like, do you take it up the ass? Do you do the time you talk about somebody gay? That's the first thing they want to do is reduce you to your body parts, right? The church has also taught the church has taught a great bit of hate towards our community as well, because they didn't teach people to accept us. They taught people to hate us, to mock us, because we're unfit. You know, we're all going to die from AIDS. We're all going to do this, because you remember AIDS at one time was just a gay person disease. You know, they didn't think that belonged to anybody but us. So they always kept us in this box of, we don't belong. We from outer space or something. We should be killed. We should be moved on. And we got a lot of healing to do, because as we were looking at that funeral home post, these are just bodies. These are borrowed bodies with a soul that's been put into it. When the soul is gone, the body would just be just that. I think we should judge people on their character and not who they are. I mean, not what they do, but their character, who they stand, what they stand for, and all this stuff. And I think we'll get along better as a community, as a whole, as a society, because you can't worry about where I'm going. You let me deal with my life. Don't worry about if my life is so wrong that I'm gonna go to hell. I got to live this thing. I can't walk around here and live a lie, and just because this is the ideal way to live, this is just a body. It's gonna go back to the ground, and that's it. It was back to dust. Imagine that. Imagine everybody think when they get to heaven or wherever they're going, that they're gonna see the same exact people in the same bodies, in the same
Baby,
group they got buried in the same.
hoping they ain't got the same attitude. hopefully they still acting how they act, how they was acting down here, honey.
Bitch, I'm
Like,
still not speaking
girl,
to
you
you until you
here?
get there.
Girl, I didn't think you was gonna make it. You did something to make it here? Oh shit.
Bitch, why it's so hot in here?
Okay.
Oh, we ready?
You,
You ready to the right spot?
no, you in the other room.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you ready? You're ready to the right spot. Let me get up out of here, honey. Open the door.
Hey, Roy, lovely lady.
Oh Jesus.
And
Go ahead, Jose.
well, I didn't want to go down this road or just, but I was just wanted to add to what Trent was saying. I just feel, well, no, never mind. Go ahead, carry on.
Girl, make up your fucking mind. Either you're gonna say the shit or you not. We can't read what the fuck going on in your head. Talk. You
What I
on the
was,
fucking talk show.
I'm trying to stay on topic, so I don't want to deviate from the
Well, you
topic.
ain't. You keep interrupting. So
Okay,
go
well
the
then let
fuck
me finish.
on.
If you shut up, I could have been saying what I was trying to say.
Okay, go ahead.
What I wanted to say, I think that also with kind of piggyback on what Trent said, I think that sometimes because we are in bodies that are since borrowed, we're on borrowed time. I think sometimes our physical body and our soul can always be at conflict. So therefore, sometimes people soul may just be tired of just being here on earth and they, ready to leave. And then sometimes people bodies are just physically tired of being here. So that's why I understand with like people who wanted to take their life and suicide and things of that nature. It's like because your body and your soul is at conflict with one another. So yeah.
Thanks for
Well.
sharing.
Okay, y'all are not that deep, but let's move on. Jeez.
On a lighter note, it was a couple of pageants this weekend. Congratulations to the people, the
Yeah.
newly crowned. Finally, Honey Davenport has given up Miss USA. She had been waiting for 3 years, like she was in the whole pandemic. But she has done a wonderful job as Miss USA Diva. And the newly crowned Miss USA Diva is Amy Graves, and her new king, Mr. USA. MI is Logan LaCour. He's from Dallas, and I don't know what Amy is from, but congratulations to them. Also in Atlanta, I think it was in Atlanta this weekend. Western Film and MI was also this weekend. Shout out to Trigger Sanchez and Q-Tip Chanel
Congratulations,
and all
y'all.
the Rated
Congratulations.
Westlers. Congratulations to them. Also, all right, Q-Tip. She done got a one, baby. Congratulations to Q-Tip.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And also this weekend was Glamorous in Orlando. And it was 10 boys, I think 10 boys and 11 girls, or 11 girls and 10 boys. One of them. And the winners were Jaime Collinsworth and Didi Santos.
Contestant number
Congratulations
7.
to them.
Yes.
And oh shoot, I forgot to put it in there. Oh my God. So last week on the show, I'm sure y'all saw the video. Dang it, I forgot to put it in there. But Neil predicted that contestant number 7 was going to win for the Mister. And sure enough, contestant number 7 won for the Mister.
Wow.
That is,
That was
baby.
absolutely
That
crazy.
was
It was
If I
great.
tell you that was so crazy, child. He done reposted it and everything.
Oh, that's taking it.
Yeah, he had reposted it and everything. So and shout it out and told him thank you, honey.
Okay.
I could not believe it, y'all. And when somebody had brought it to my attention, I was like, oh shit, shut up for real. So these are the category winners. Kendall Keontae won presentation. Roman Tejura won talent. And Fern and Jaime tied for formal wear.
Um,
The boys was doing a good. That was in the past. Put the scores up. The boys was they were good. The pageant was good. The pageant was good, and um, I'm baby, but Roman talent was so good.
I heard his
That
stuff.
child had child, it was good. That child had danced, and he was on it with his dancers on the back of the screen. It was everything.
If
He
Roman
started
don't
out
do
with
nothing else, he gonna shake a tail feather.
oh baby, yes. And his little gay dancing and all that kind of stuff like that. Have a little testosterone to it. That's what's really cute. It ain't clearly like, but it's so cute. He's really a good entertainer. He's
Yeah,
really really
yeah.
really a good
He used to
entertainer. Shout
entertain
out to
during the
Ron.
pandemic, and his you know how people was doing shows at their house and
Hmm.
stuff. And he was really good during the pandemic.
And he's a former Mr. Gay US of A. He was Kennedy's King. Collinwood, that's his name, Collinwood. I said Collinsworth, Lord Jesus.
Problems.
Um, And shout out to Jaime, the new Mr. Glamorous. He's a former Mr. Universal Latina Classic.
Okay,
And
word.
he's from, I think he lives in Miami, if I'm not mistaken. And
Congratulations.
who else? The boys were really good. They Fern Fern looks nice and very handsome in formal wear. Fern's so little, bitch. Fern about this big.
Mm.
Easy?
Yes, he is so I did not expect him to be that little. He is so handsome though. But he is so tiny, child.
Like short
Uh,
too?
he's probably no, he's not short. He's
Okay.
just little. No, he's
Okay.
he's probably about like my height. Something like he's probably like 5'8", something like that. And the next night was Miss Glamorous and Didi Santos, who competed 2 times prior, is now the winner, and she is a plus size girl, and she was first one up to plus before. But the girls was in the pageant on Sunday, baby. Them girls was competing for that $15,000.
Mhm.
They were competing. So shout out to Didi Santos. She's the show
Shout out to the
director at the
girls.
Sawmill in, well, I don't even know what city that's in, but it's right outside of Orlando, Florida, in between Orlando and Tampa. And it's a resort, a campground resort, and they live on the camp. Some people live there. I don't know if people live there and they come there, but they have a club, and they be around there naked and stuff in the woods. Presentation winner was Cataluna.
Is her
Your
pussy
talent
out?
winner, it looked like it, but no, it's not. It's
Oh,
it was fetish, black and white fetish was the
oh,
theme for presentation. And Cataluna was your winner for presentation. And Neil's girl, Rachel Meredith, won talent by singing live for talent. She did Jill Scott, and she was
word.
amazingly shocking, grew good. And your Evie
Work
Gown winner
Rachel.
was Didi Santos.
That's a beautiful gown.
It
Mm-hmm.
was. And she looked good. She was painted. Her hair was beautiful. She modeled well. Really, really nice. Really, really. And she was good in talent. She was really, and she was good in presentations.
And they let us have BPM.
Baby, if I tell you she was good, she was good. She was good. She was good. Shout out to Rachel Meredith.
Yes,
Rachel,
definitely.
we was backstage and Rachel was at the little station making her some at the little coffee station. I said, "Oh girl, you need some coffee? You need to stay up?" She said, "No, I'm finna drink some tea because I'm getting ready to sing live." I was like, "Really?" And she said, yeah. Also, you need us to say background. And Angelica had came around the
Release.
corner. Someone, cause Kenny, one of them, someone, cause we get you say, oh no, I don't need no point second off. I was like, girl, we can do it from backstage. And we started harmonizing and all that kind of stuff playing. I thought she was kidding, baby. She came around that corner, honey, and she gave it to us. Do you hear me? She
I'm just
gave
making
some.
you
What I
happy.
liked about her, it's like she wasn't tense. She was relaxed. She knew what she was coming to do. If she had like any kind of tone issue, she knew the tone, but she played on it. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And she walked the stage. She performed. She gave us a show. That's what we came to see. It's your talent. Don't just stand at the mic and if you can't hear yourself, walk around and try to find yourself. She even talked to the audience. She said, can I slow it down for y'all? Oh, baby, she had gave us a whole thing.
Oh,
I said, come on, Rachel.
go ahead, Rachel. Shout out to Rachel.
Shout out
Okay.
to Rachel. And she looked good all night. She
She
Yes,
really
did.
she
did.
did.
She looked absolutely lovely. And she looked stunning in the gown. I guess somebody must have said something about her shoes, because I even said something about her shoes. But child, the shoes fit the gown. I'm like, you
Yeah.
couldn't really see, but the bitch look
She just
something
wanted to
like
wear a boot with her gown this time.
uh,
People so crazy. She can wear a
child,
boot if
you
she
don't
want
have
to.
to have no
But she
stilettos
didn't have
on,
a boot
child.
on.
Oh, that wasn't no
No,
boot.
she didn't have a boot. No, she didn't have no boot, but she had on
No,
this
just like
little block heel. But
little
child,
black.
it was the same color as the dress. It's not nowhere in the book that you have to have on a stiletto pump
It's
to even
that's
dance.
nowhere in the
It's
book. That's
not.
nowhere. It just got
It's
It's
it
no
got
not.
a
other book.
match.
So you
It's
have to
not.
have on a heel.
It got a match.
Yeah.
But here,
Who said you have to have on here? Look at Taji.
shout out to Taji.
Do the
Cause you
gown
whoop them
fit?
girls with no
Is the
heel,
full
baby.
length, honey?
But
Okay, thank you.
shout out to Tasia LaBelle Thomas. I mean Zadiq
Sadiq.
LaBelle
Yes.
Thomas on a great give up and Sassy Divine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They both did a
Sadiq was
wonderful
very
job.
good as Mr. Glamour. I really, really appreciated him as Mr. Glamour. He was everywhere. He
Yeah,
really was out there social media wise and
yeah.
presence wise.
And he
He
did his
really was a
walks.
great Mr. Glamour. Yes.
He did his walks. He said y'all did not accept him national male title holders. Y'all were shady to him.
Oh
Y'all
wow.
intentionally left him out of the pictures because he also does Tasia LaBelle for work that y'all didn't feel like he was worthy to be in those pictures. So Tasia, I just have
Oh,
to go. Tasia, I'm so sorry that happened to you, but sometimes you don't need all that camaraderie all the time. Sometimes you just walk in your own fucking thing, and ain't
mm-hmm.
nobody got to understand it. Ain't nobody got
Walk
to
in your
stamp.
own lane.
Ain't nobody got to approve it. You just walk and do it because you can. You were the one who won that night. A lot of people have tried to win that pageant and they have failed and not succeeded. And you were one of the ones who did. So don't worry about if people accept you. As long as you accept your motherfucking self, that is the greatest.
Right.
Whitney told us the greatest love of all. All right. Fuck them.
And you were great, great
You
Mr.
got
Glamour.
your 10 stacks or however many stacks you got last year, and
Wow.
Okay. Um, Also, shout out to I had took some other pictures of some girls because they was coming around the corner for gown, honey. Them girls was coming around the corner every time they was wearing it out. So shout out to Portia and Brazil and
Shout out to Portia.
Cataluna had looked beautiful. I
So
can't
who
wait.
got second? No, we'll talk about it.
Okay,
oh,
so
that gown is really
Brazil,
nice. Portia's one of those girls who she just can almost do no wrong in gown for me. She has
she
the
looks
body,
beautiful.
the shape. I mean, she just
Yeah.
looks beautiful in gown.
Portia can really get away with a stretch gown on every
Mhm.
time because she's so bodied.
Shout out to Rarity also.
Is this
Go back
Rarity
to that
right
picture,
here?
please.
I think that's Carolina.
This bitch right here. Shout out to
Yeah.
Rarity. She
Okay.
looked great.
Shout out to Rarity. She have stepped up and they have stepped up and moved into pageantry, female figure pageantry now, and in the and had announced in presentation that she's in her transition mode. So shout out to Rarity. Rarity looked really nice.
Looked
Rarity
really
looked
good.
really, really nice.
She
Yes,
does.
and Model Well was soft. I didn't even know who Rarity was, but when I stepped a gown, and this is Cataluna in an evening gown. Shout out to Cataluna. She looks
Very
beautiful.
Erica
Wha-
Andrews.
One thing I could say though about Cataluna, like the gown was beautiful, but I think she needs to think more our pageant, like as far fitting wise, because that's she could have worn a gown, but it was some fit issues there. So, you need to think like if she was at USA, it would have been different. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
like
maybe
Miss
would have been
Universe.
ranked. Yeah,
Yeah. But this is a drag pageant, so there are, fits and
technicality.
stuff like that that needs to be handled. But other than that, she looks beautiful. And
Gorgeous.
I did
That's
not know she could
stunning.
dance and all that kind of stuff like that, but she was up there doing her what's that woman like Ariana Grande? Now,
Hmm.
Miss Thurman turned it.
Yes, she did.
She's all the hoopla she was making throughout the week and all that kind of stuff leading up was hilarious to me, and it was all in fun. But she did say what she was gonna do. She did turn it
She
out
did.
each and every time that she came out there. It was just little minor mistakes that that got her, and so if she can cross the T's and dot the I's, she'll be singing. Like you knew you had big breasts that you could have had that made to where it's mesh right here, and secure your breasts because your girl's gonna jump around, and stuff like that.
Did her titty
You
come
know,
out?
the nipples was coming out and stuff, but she kept pulling up the her dress and stuff. But she's a great lip syncer and she's a theatrical performer. So she's gonna be all of that. The way she had turned that like that whole look with the updo and then turned around and had that little finger
Yeah,
wave wig on.
that
She
was
had
so
turned
sickening.
that. That was
So
so
sickening.
sickening. And when he went up there to get he grabbed the. How was he gonna do it and do like he didn't do like he just grabbed it. He gonna take our hat off, baby. That was sick. The gown was
Yeah.
made beautiful by her daughter. Her daughter lives in
I thought
Dallas,
JD
Texas.
Martin had
She
made that.
no, her daughter made it. She's a beautiful trans girl, and she made that with the assistance of Marcos,
That
who
was
is
gorgeous.
another designer.
Stunning.
It was
I even like how
very,
she
very
had the curls, kiss curls coming down in her face. That was just
and I love the
stunning.
the the
The nails.
nails, the jewelry on the nails and stuff like that. She did a thing. She did a thing. Shout out to Brazil.
And Brazil was just
And
going live,
so
baby, and going off about the pageant. So she ain't nice.
yeah, well, she was talking about some things like she was saying. I caught a little bit of it. She was saying something about the dress rehearsal. Well, there's not a dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Y'all have time to mark for certain stuff. But it's not a dress rehearsal. That's why you're supposed to get your stuff and model in your things so you'll know that you can't. You have all this fabric. You can't close the coat and walk with your fabric. You can't do that when it's all this fabric. So I'm on the other side of the stage actually telling her, open up your arms. Open up your arms so you can walk. Do this, do this.
Mhm.
Because if you walk like that, because they can't see it, so just do that. And so when she did, and she opened up her arms, then that's when she like kind of glided out. Now I don't
Mhm.
know if she, stopped me, but I'm on, bitch, open up your arms, stop the fall.
Yeah.
But there was no dress rehearsal. And like I tell y'all all the time, and she was saying something about the steamer, and she didn't want to plug the steamer up. It was a steamer, but they have people that steam stuff for you. They was steaming Roman stuff that night. They steamed my coat. He has a team that can do that for you, and you can have your own steamer too. So I don't know that. And she was talking about people getting 5 points deducted. Those people knew why they got the 5 points deducted because they were late for rehearsals, and one was late for a registration. So, they know why they got the 5 points deducted. It wasn't like that they deducted the 5 points and it wasn't valid and
Yeah.
they knew and they were saying that they was making up rules, all of that, beforehand. And even they was talking about the rules for the guys about having someone walk out with you in formal wear, but it's all in the group, and like he reiterated on the mic, he told them at registration. So it was all said, it was up to your choosing if you chose to use somebody, in your formal wear, because that is can count against you, and that's within any pageant.
Yeah.
So that was an issue that they had. As far as the second runner up stuff goes, and I should have put this in there too. Let me see if I can find it. But the second runner up, so he had, they've been saying they've been having issues and stuff with adding steps. So he do the school and write down both of the we were back
Hello?
on.
Is she going out on y'all end?
Yeah. Yeah. Chevelle, you going in and out. Like you stuck in the name of the Holy Ghost. Are you praying? Hallelujah. Let's bow our head.
Okay. So who
Yeah,
so who got first run up?
I don't know that.
I,
I think Chevelle, go out and come back in.
let me know when I'm back.
You back.
Okay.
Am I back?
You back.
Mhm.
Okay. So he has an account. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Again.
So wait, hold on, baby. What you said you gotta do? You gotta make sure the what? And you doing what you doing? Okay. You
You might need to give us a synopsis of what's going on.
So I'm just showing y'all a video. So I'm talking to him and I'm telling him what he do. He said he's an accountant, and I said, "Do you know anybody that page?" He said, "No, I don't. I'm just here to do my job." And I said, "What is that?" And he said to add the scores or whatever. So he didn't put both. He didn't put both of the names in the second runner up spot. And so me and Lawrence was back there to overlook the scores. Lawrence overlooked the scores, and when they only announced Portia, Lawrence told Nima after that. But by this time, we were doing pictures. So he had got up there and he told Nima that Rachel also got tied for second runner up. So we're doing the pictures, and everybody's still there because they're congratulating Dee Dee and all that kind of stuff. I announced on the mic and I called them back to the stage, and Rachel was standing right there. So Rachel came back, but Portia had already went to the dressing room, and they had because she had already took pictures. So Rachel ended up getting her money for second runner up. So they both were second runner up. He didn't break no tie or anything like that.
Okay.
So they both got second runner up, and I announced it on the microphone. And so I guess people overlooked that. Some people heard it. They didn't want paying attention to it. I don't know. But I would think, that being that when even Rachel, I know Rachel heard this and seen people talking about it, but Rachel ain't even said nothing about that. But why not step up and say, no, I did get my money for being second runner up.
I don't know why I thought Glamour was like a winner take all pageant. Did it used to be?
And it was, and see, and that was another thing that Baxter was talking about on his live when they asked how much do the alternates get. It has always been a winner take all pageant. If it wasn't for the former saying give them something, the first one of a second one of something, they wouldn't have gotten that. Because it has always been a winner take all pageant. It has always been that. So
We just need. There's a lot of money at stake, and I don't
they
know.
say y'all can break down to 15,000. No, the winner's gonna get the 15,000. That's the purpose of the pageant, for the winner to get the 15,000, not for the breaking down amongst the other ones. No. And the organization is giving the money for the winner.
It's always some backlash after that pageant. It's always like
Always.
somebody should have been first, or we miscalculated. This guy did. They got to do a better job at making sure that that night that They are tabulating that
What
stuff,
wasn't
right?
nothing miscalculated this time. Everybody won. They won, and that was just the
No, but
announcement.
no. You get what I'm saying though. Like it's
I
always
understand
that
what you're saying. It's
after that.
always something,
Yeah, it's
but
always something. They got to work on that part of it.
it's always something. It's
'Cause they
always
got
something,
way
but
too
it's
much
always
money.
something with every pageant, and everybody's not always pleased with anything, and they gonna find any and everything. Because this time, out of the calling of second runner up, they went to nitpicking about sound, and they went to saying stuff with the people on stage for this, and all the stuff was told to them. But I told Nima, I said after this year, everything that they were saying, everything needs to be written down.
Mm-hmm.
Everything,
I think it may
everything
be
needs to be in
also.
black and white.
I think it also may be a discrepancy about who's judging, because that seems to be kind of like in the blind, I would assume.
Yeah.
And then the manner in which the judges judge. Because if you're judging and you're taking off 9 points, well, not granted, you can take off how many points you want to, but if you're taking off 9 points or 10 points, and I think the discrepancy is because they can take off as many points as they want to as long as they give an explanation as to why those points were deducted. And I think that's probably like a little gray area too, because you taking off 9 points because you think somebody's hair is not cute. That's a little,
Yeah, that's
Well,
very
excessive,
true.
I
well,
think.
this is the score sheet because I had asked them because even like when Silky was saying it was rigged and stuff like that. I've never, I won the pageant 14 years ago. I've never seen a score sheet ever. So I never knew what the scores were until the other day when I saw X how, because Silky made the comment under Dina Cass' post saying, remember this is a talent pageant. And she said something to the point of remember there's rigging too. And so what they got Silky at was overall performance. Because you can get the 15, 15, 15 for everything, you know, but overall performance because your live vocals was really bad. And you can't justify that up within that 40 points. And like if your tone is off, you like constantly bad. It wasn't like tone issues and it was like you played it off like I was saying earlier about Rachel. No, it was like, ooh. It was that kind of thing.
So her
You
singing
know,
wasn't good.
it was not. It was not.
I didn't see the pageant when she did it.
What did Silky get?
But
First one up.
she got first one up. But that's what got her right there. And see, my thing is when bitch, come on now. Now, the presentation was absolutely sickening.
She
Now I don't
left
know
them
who
in a
won it.
Dustin presentation.
Oh, child.
I don't even know how they caught
But
up.
but presentation is the low score category too.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Shout out to all the winners and the losers and the ones who placed and didn't place at Glamorous. Next year, y'all will be back.
You get a total of 100 points in talent, a total of 50 points, and a total of 15 points in presentation
Per judge.
per judge.
That's too much goddamn adding. The point spread too goddamn big. That's why it's
And that
always
40
I don't
points would
know.
tear you up in talent.
Presentation, that's a huge difference though.
Yes, it is.
15 points to 50 to
100.
yes.
Because it's a talent pageant.
It is a talent page.
Baby,
Well, I guess. Yeah.
But see the thing is presentation is one of those categories where this is the first time people are seeing you. So you want to like be over the top.
Absolutely, Tyler.
It's like I'm coming out there and give y'all the shebang, but the shebang ain't worth the bucks at the end of the day if it's only 15. Ooh.
But you still got the farewell in every category though, because I don't know.
In all my years of competing, presentation has always been my worst category because it's just it's a it's a kind of weird category. I don't want to say a weird category, but I personally believe that presentation shouldn't be judged
I
because
think that too. I think that
because
too.
it's like I'm trying to get to know you. It's like a first impression. You will buy someone if their first impression is good. You're gonna kind of roll with that person and give that person the benefit out throughout the whole night. And I think that's just a weird little category to me.
To you,
As a
in your
competitor.
opinion.
Just I
In
love
your-
the conversation in your head because I don't think nobody said it should be judged.
No, I'm saying like what I'm saying is I think that it's a hard category to even win and prepare for. You know what I'm saying? So if you're already starting out losing in presentation, how can you come back from that
Oh,
if
you
the
can
rest
come
of the
back.
categories are only just
Pageant, listen,
But
ain't no pageant one after one
definitely come
category.
back if it's only 15 points and the other two categories are 150.
But if you got flaws in
No.
other categories, or you may not be the judge's winner,
Mm.
because the girl who
Like
won,
I
she won
say, like
presentation,
Diamond said,
right?
the girl that won evening gown, but she was second in presentation and she was second in talent.
Mm. There you go.
All
A
right, we're
three.
going to commercial break and we'll be right back.
I hope everybody's having a magnificent Friday. Some cockeyed ass bitch stole my liquid lottery.
Hello, Diva of Houston, Rain LaRue here, and I had to get my hands on the motherfucking Chevelle Brooks blush palette. You see that pigment going on so effortlessly. Look at that, the difference between no blush and with blush, period. Putting some on the other cheek, feeling my jush. I love blush. Y'all make sure to come and see us every Monday at JR's for Where the Boys Are at 11 p.m. with $5 Tito's at the bar. $5 Tito's at the bar.
Entertainers, promote the shows. Let people know that you're performing, where you're performing, what time you're performing, who else is going to be there, and how they can show up and show out. If you're not
Hey, Queen. Girl, you've done it again. Constantly raising the bar and reinventing yourself as you grow. Look at you now. All the past versions of you would be so proud. You've graduated from a survivor to being the commander of your life. People will compare your past to others, but yours is singular. Only you know deep down the magic that's about to unfold in this next chapter. When self-love takes over, you know you can't deny the spirit, the soul that guides you. You've been saying what you're gonna do for a long time now. And this is your wake-up call to start doing it. Step into your power. Step into the same spotlight you shine on others. Now, don't forget to give yourself flowers. Be your own motivation. Go, 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 go. And remember, you are most definitely, undeniably, 100% that queen.
Oh,
We're back. All right. It's time for generous topics. I want to see where we going. Child. Oh, since we were talking about pageants and stuff, do you feel that a king or queen should be silenced for sharing their thoughts during a reign? Absolutely not. I think you should be able to express how you feel about certain situations. Now, if you are into like being a mess and all that kind of stuff, that's different. But I think you should be able to speak your mind and speak how you feel while you're writing. I don't think you should be silenced. for how you feel, or but if it's bringing negative light to the pageant, that's different. Depending on what type of feeling you are bringing, what kind of tone you are bringing to social media or whatever you're saying. But I don't think a king or queen should be silenced at all. What you think, Trent?
It depends on the depth of their wrath,
Hmm.
because
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
some people can go too far. You know what I'm saying? And some people just don't want to get along. Some people think that because I'm grown, you can't tell me what to do. But when you go and sign on to be a part of these people establishment, their pageants and stuff, there's a set of rules you have to adhere to. And when you don't do
That's
that,
fine.
and when you don't live up to that, there has to be consequences, because you can set the example for other people that's coming in your footsteps that they can do whatever they want to do in their reign. Nobody's gonna have you on their staff and let you do any and every goddamn thing. So you have to be respectful. Sometimes you have to silence these silly motherfuckers. Sometimes, you could talk about it. Hey, we family. Let's
And
get
it's
through
how
it.
it's how you say things. Neil, what you think?
Yeah,
It's just
I, I
how
pretty
you
much
your delivery.
I pretty
yeah.
much agree with Trent. And I think public opinion, because I can be very vocal in how I feel about, let's say, if my opinion, most people feel that way about my opinion. Oh, they jump on the bandwagon. I got 200
Mhm.
comments under it. They're living for it. But if my opinion goes against the grain of other people, then I think it's a problem. So it's one of those, I don't know, you like down the sword either way, because like it can't be good when you only agreeing with what they're saying, but then all the
Exactly.
be silenced because I don't agree with that.
Giselle.
I think that you definitely, I don't like the word silence, but I definitely think that you should kind of like limit your giving opinions on certain topics. So I think that once you do that, you cut your audience in half, because you're
Yeah.
either going to split your audience. Half of the people are going to agree with you, half of the people aren't going to agree with you. And when you're a king and when you're a queen, your goal is to make everyone feel included or inclusive. So therefore, when you give an opinion and half of the people don't agree with it, well, you lost half of your audience, you lost half of the people you're targeting. So I definitely think as a representative, if you're representing a title or a brand, you definitely should limit your comments on and your opinions on things, because it's not really warranted, And then once you give up the title, then you can say whatever you want to say, because now you're just Giselle, not Giselle Miss Tuck
But
2023. You know what I'm saying? So I think that
but that's not always true though, because they gonna hold you to the to the
Well,
standards of you being the king or queen, regardless of who you are, even after you win the pageant, or I
Mhm.
mean, gave up the pageant. They still gonna hold it. Trust me, I know. I've been there.
That's true.
When I said the
That's
stuff
true.
I said about Miss Thing winning Cunning the Plus, so they gonna always hold you what you say at a high standard. So therefore, I say it's how your delivery, how you say things,
Mhm.
how you put it out there. And as a king and a queen, certain things you can say and certain things you can't say. You should
and I,
know that. Should know that you can't blurt that out. And this is gonna get some backlash. Now, come on.
Right.
Yeah.
and it depends on the type of person that you want to be. Just
Mm-hmm.
any public
Yeah.
figure, outside of reigning, when we do a platform like this, what type of person do you want the people to perceive you as? Because um, for business purposes, it's a lot of people like Giselle who go out there and they just gonna entertain, they're gonna show up, and you're not gonna know how they feel about anything because they just want to show up and be with the people. Then you have other people who gotta let you know what they ate for breakfast, what they ate for lunch, all this dumb stuff because they gotta
Mm-hmm.
post 30 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
And like sometimes
But that's
it's
what they do.
yes. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you
Yeah,
don't.
you don't.
For a second chance, and if they did something that you didn't like,
Repeat
I
it.
do believe in
Say that
giving.
again.
Do
Say that
you
again,
believe?
Sherelle.
Do you believe in giving people a second chance if they did something? Depending on what they did, because like now, if it's something, I do believe in giving people second chances, but after that second chance, it's just a wrap. Period. I do. I
Um,
do.
if it's a friend, somebody who I have established a relationship with, yes. But somebody who I don't know, if I see just socially,
Well, that's
um,
how I was looking at it.
yeah, no, I don't give second chances. I like,
Jada, Remillion.
Well, I was looking at it from a friend's point of view, not.
yeah, like if it's a just for a friend, yeah, you should. But if it's somebody who I just if it's somebody who we on this platform, I see a bitch in the comments always got something crazy to say, and I see you in passing, I'm not speaking to you because I don't like why.
Giselle, do you believe in giving second chances?
Yeah, I'll give you second
Somebody
chances
done
because
something to you you didn't like.
I believe in giving second chance because I'm a firm believer that we are all human and things
Mhm.
happen. So there might have been a reason why you didn't do what you said you were going to do or there. So I'm all about giving the second chance. Now at the third chance, if this is what you if you do this again or you disappoint me again, then this is who you are, and I can't simply be around you or I prefer not to be around you. But I definitely believe in giving second chances. So yeah.
I'm like, that's who
Trent,
you are.
Yeah, I give second chances. One thing about me, I can't hold grudges. I try, it doesn't work. Um, I like to tell people how to treat me. I like to tell what I like, what I don't like. But the thing about it is, sometimes we got to understand our friends for who they are, not what we want them to be. So if I got a friend that I know don't show up for me or don't show up the way I would like them to do, but they know how to show up in other ways, sometimes you got to let one go to get along with the other because that's not their language of love. We all got our own language of love. So sometimes our expectations of people are too big that they can't reach them. So a lot of times we need to understand who our friends are so that we won't be so angry at them to need so many second chance.
Roy say, can he get a first chance?
Roy, lovely lady. Yeah, shout
friendships
out
can be
to
a
Roy.
beautiful thing, but what's something that drains you with friendship?
Let me go first. I don't want to sit
Okay.
on talking. I don't want to talk on the phone for no hour, 2 hours with my friends. Get 15 minutes, 20 minutes max is the most you're gonna get because at that point, I'm thinking about other stuff. I'm trying to watch a TV show. Please don't
Just know that
do
is
not. Yeah,
hilarious.
I'm not one of them friends. You got me for about 20 minutes on the phone, then I'm checked out.
You have to get that out. Let me go first. Let me go
Yeah, let me
first.
go first. Let me get that out
So
there.
this is to all of y'all. Baby, don't get this shit on scene for y'all on the phone.
Do
She's
not
got a wrong
call.
girl.
No, no. Now I do have
Mm-mm-mm.
friends when we sit on the phone and we had like a group of like maybe 3 or 4 people on the phone. That's something different. But if it's just one on one, yeah, 20 minutes and I'm good, sister. Yeah.
So you have friends that you don't have more than 20 minutes of conversation for?
We do, but I know like after like 30 minutes, it's like, girl, you repeated the same thing. You going back to the first time. It's like, girl, look, let's wrap this on up.
Oh, you like me? I don't like to watch movies over and over.
I don't like
Can't
to
do
do
that
that
either. I
either.
cannot do that
I,
either.
I can't watch a movie over and over. I
No.
can't like recite the stuff because I haven't watched it over and over like that.
Yeah.
Because I know what's getting ready to
It
happen. So
happened.
I don't like to watch it. So girl, you Nia, Nia, what about you? Friendship can be a beautiful thing. What's something that drains you about friendship?
um, friends that just always have like draining stories. Like don't call. Like I'm not that person that you just always call when just something bad is going on. I don't want to be that person because I mean I do. I will be that person for like my friends in the moment, but every conversation can't be about my tire went flat today. Last week this happened. Today this happened. This it's just I be drained because literally at work all day I have so many students and parents that dump all their negative stuff. Not negative stuff, but they dump all their stuff on you that I don't want to hear you. It drains me when I'm at the club. I'm at the club and friends be like, I'm like, hey, what's going on? Ooh, I'm tired. Bitch, why you at the club?
Oh yes,
Why you at the
God,
club, man?
baby. Baby, now that right there pisses me off. Now that don't come in here and I'm sitting up here lit and you want to have a whole serious conversation like, come on, and I'm telling you, not right now. No, but just let me say this. No, wait. No, baby, you fool. I know I'm not. No, yes, you are. And that's why you want to talk about this now. Why you ain't talking about me sober?
Yes.
How did you get
You
that
fooling
Jameson
my
bottle
high.
on your thing? I have been looking at this forever. I said,
That's what sponsors the birthday show.
They're going to talk to the birthday show. Doesn't look like it's on there.
it's not on there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
But it look like it's on there for real. Yeah. So what about you, Trim? What's something that drains you about friendship?
Um, I don't know. I don't get too drained. I don't know. I try not to take too many things too serious. I really do. Understand it. No. Comprehension, just plain old comprehension, get on my nerve with people. Because a lot of people will argue points only to only to be saying the same thing, or just never understand where they go wrong. I talk to a lot of people who want to be better in life, but they don't understand why they're not, but they're not doing the things to get to where they should be. So I get sick of talking the same talk all the time because sometimes I feel like people like to be where they at in life. I feel like they love just to complain because there are ways. It may not come to you how you pray for it, but like you can get out of your situation. You can take on, you can just make yourself better if you want to. And I think a lot of people don't want to do that, but they in their head they want to, but they just don't. So that
I
that that drains me with people.
But you
I'm
gotta
kind of with that.
people don't want to put in the work.
The work. The work has to be
I
done.
don't think people don't want to put in the work because I like to give people the benefit. I think people just don't know how to get from A to where they are to Z. And I think the middle is the scary part. So if there was a map of you can get to this, but these are the steps you could take. I think people would do it, but they don't know, so they just rather stay at A.
So they rather never move.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to move forward.
But even when someone tells them, they still don't want to accept it. They just say,
Yeah,
"Woe is
I have a
me."
problem when you try to tell somebody, well, maybe if you look at it like this, and no, it's I shouldn't have to do this. And I just had a conversation with a person the other day, and I'm like, well, you mad at this person? Do they know you mad at them? I shouldn't have to tell them I'm mad at them. Why? Do
Baby.
you don't think that just because when they know what they did, do you think that what they did, they know they did it. They know what they did. Okay, but they didn't know that you made them feel that made you feel some type of way or whatever. I'm just like, can you like look at like well, I should have okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna do this with you no more. Because it's a constant thing, but when you feel like somebody have done something you don't want, and so a comprehension. I have a problem with that. You know, you know, just comprehend what somebody's trying to tell you. And I know I can be stubborn with certain things that I do, and I know I'm saying in my way with certain things, but I also do comprehend what people are saying to me, and I do take it in. Like it's certain shit that I said on the show, and then Trip B done told me something, and I'll be like, oh, okay, well, maybe he was right about that. And then there's certain things, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
so, but I do take in what people telling me. I just don't like when people don't come and we're free.
Yes.
Do you prefer to be in a relationship in private or wanted public? Ah. I want my relationship public, but the thing about that, I think my thing is when I want it to be publicized. If it's ready for that, because sometimes it don't even get there. So I don't even want it to be publicized. And bitch, I'm not even fucking with you about a month or so down the line. Because I know people that get together in 3 months, and next thing you know, they got a whole apartment together. Yes. No, I'm not doing that.
Oh no,
What
you can.
about you, Suzanne?
I would like for my relationships to be private. So because I had a public relationship
Not all them
situation,
guys you be kissing online.
okay. But I wanted to be private because I feel as though uh even if you are cheating on me, or even if you have multiple people, or whatever you're doing,
Wait,
it
because
will
they
save
gonna
me.
know it was you.
It will save me the embarrassment because people won't know it's me. So therefore, if yeah,
So
let's
you ain't
let's
got to
just
do
be
it with
private.
me.
People won't know my yeah, pretty much. I saved me the embarrassment because I've
I went
dated
through that
someone
before.
publicly and I was embarrassed publicly. So I just rather not.
Neil.
Um, I think in my relationships, we are
With an S.
yes,
Yes.
we are public, but kind of private too.
Mm.
Cause like it's not like we don't go out together or be in the same places
I think you
together,
should leave and go.
or it's not like we don't post each other on our social media page. But it's not saying like, but it's still like you don't really know. Like very few people get to see us in the intimate setting. And like when I say like a couple of people and in the house. So
What about you, Trent?
I kind of like to keep my relationship life a bit clandestine because people will get in your business.
Fall out, girl.
Wait a minute, Giselle.
Fall
The
out,
word, why
girl.
would you choose that word? But go ahead, it's fine.
Fall out, girl. You fell out like Mercedes fell out on Beverly Hills Housewives of Beverly Hills when she had used the word. She said, "Oh."
You don't know what
Erica, come back.
clandestine means?
I know what it means. That's why I'm laughing. Go ahead.
Well, I like to keep my relationships clandestine, and because I always feel like everybody business ain't nobody business, and I want peace when I'm dating someone.
Mhm.
It's like when people know you're dating someone or getting to know somebody, then here come all the people telling you all this stuff about them, or they saying all this stuff about you. People, I don't know. Sometimes it just feel like, especially in the gay community, when you start dating people start to wage war against the relationship. They wait for the day for it to fail. They wait for the day to do this, the da 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 da. But if they don't know, then it can't, bring all that against it. Like I like to just keep that part of my life private, whether I'm dating someone or not. I can be single as a dollar bill. I can be with, I can be in what is it? A polyamorous relationship. You just never know. I had a peaceful relationship for like 4 years. No one really knew. The people that's close to me knew, you know what I'm saying? But it was very peaceful for me.
And Chad is funny because like if I was dating somebody, they always think it's my child because I'm not like public affection fish.
Mm.
So who's that your child? That's not my child. That's all. No, it's not my child. No, everybody I hang with is not my child. My
Right.
God. When you anything, child, no, and I see you looking at it, bitch. Back up.
But
Yes.
yeah,
But
I
no.
do think the gay community has a problem with when they see someone dating someone. It's like wolves come out, like, oh well, girl, he was just in my inbox, or he was with such and such,
Oh,
and
don't
it's
let it be one of the trans girls.
it's kind of like well, and it's like well, even if they're like, well, he was hanging out with such a well, he's a gay man, so 99% of his friends are going to be men. So you're not really saying that that's trying to ruffle my feathers. Of course, he was hanging out with such and such. They're friends, and I think it's always that trying to like put doubt in your head that this person's really not for you, and that's why I say I'd rather be private.
it that kind of stuff does well. The part about other people trying to get to a person and trying to have them, that doesn't bother me as much as it did when I was younger. Now I'm like, okay, because like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like this is our thing. We do our thing. Um, and if the person I'm with wants to do something with somebody else, they're gonna do it
That's
regardless.
true.
Like
That's true.
it's like I can't go crazy stressing out over all this foolishness. And
Hmm.
me and two of my people, we're around each other constantly. So,
Hmm.
like,
Child.
everybody knows.
I don't know how I can maneuver that one. But
And
we'll
then
go to
our
commercial break and
community.
we'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right.
me let everybody know this because it seems like a lot of people want to do music now that I'm like literally hot right now or whatever. Let me tell you something. Y'all sit up and try to do music with me to go viral. Y'all gonna have to pay to do music with me. And besides, y'all gonna have to sign an NBA. Straight up. Okay? I'm not doing no free songs with nobody unless they pay me to get on the song with them. Because what y'all have to fail to realize is that people are trying to get on a song with Shamar to go viral, to have people looking at them. They want to take my spotlight and you're not going to do that. Let me have my own spotlight. Let me have my shine. Okay? Let me have my shine.
You like big dick or little dick? Huh?
What do you have?
We back at Glamorous, and guess who's here? The wig hustler, bitch. Look, she not in her truck no more. She not in her trunk, bitch. Look what she at. Huh? Wait, bitch. Huh? She done upgraded. Watch this. Huh? Bitch. Miss Thing. She not in her truck no more, bitches. Look that bitch. What that? What? Wig hustler, bitch. Y'all got bitch. You better spin the motherfucking wig wheel.
Y'all better hear about those wigs before they go up $150.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bitch.
Because the wigs are going up now.
Yeah.
Just that, but bitch, y'all gotta sign an NBA to get on the track.
I've been saying you got to sign Miss Black America to get a song with an NBA.
I've been saying you gotta sign an NBA, honey.
No, I would love to sign an NBA contract.
Bitch, hello, anybody love a NBA contract? All right, y'all. We will see y'all next week. When we come back, I think Continental Plus. We'll be talking about Continental Plus, right?
Oh yeah.
We'll have a new Continental Plus and Continental Elite after when we come back next week. We want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Neil,
Please
you
don't
giving
forget to
any
go subscribe.
predictions? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Neil. What number?
I don't even know.
No.
I don't know anything about who running. If it's 7 girls, 27 girls, I don't know.
Well, just give us a number.
Say it's 15 girls.
Oof.
For elite, this elite.
See, it don't work like that, y'all. It don't work like that. Damn.
Yeah.
Dimitri.
The spirit
You gotta know the number, Judge. Oh, we gotta know the number. Dang. Oh,
What about
see,
you,
y'all, that
Trent?
ain't
Give a
gonna work.
prediction.
Like,
I would hope to see Mercedes Black or Paula Sinclair win elite from the people that I know that's competing. I don't know a lot of plus girls that's competing. All I know is Tasha. I know that she does well over there, so I know she will do well this time as well. But I don't really know who's competing. I haven't really been following.
Yasha is competing also.
Yasha.
Mm-hmm.
Yasha's gonna be really good. Yasha could win. She
Mm-hmm.
know how to go over there and get her things.
Absolutely.
You really do.
That's such a toss-up. I like Mercedes a lot, but I really want Paula to.
I would love to see this for Paula.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nuna Bell. They say
I'm
she
trying to see.
good promoters.
Oh, they didn't put out no list. No, ain't no list for the girls. And I thought it might, how they've been doing lists for the girls lately.
I think Envy Van Michaels is doing it as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So good luck to Envy.
Best wishes.
Good luck to the
Well, we
girl.
don't know.
To the
Good
world.
luck to the girls. Good luck to the girls. And we will see.
Good luck to the
India
girls.
Sherry's in it. Latoya's in it.
What Sherry's
Latoya
in it?
Williams, just my queen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Latoya. Shout out to Latoya. Latoya's so beautiful.
Stunning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we will see one of these young ladies will be your new Miss Continental Elite and Continental Plus on next week, and we will be here to talk about it and give our point of view. So y'all stay tuned, go and subscribe
for Chevelle Book 75 on YouTube. And we will be back here next week. Thank y'all for tuning in. And good night, everybody.
Good night.
It's always good to
Oh,
get
honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. 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 If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Ooh, honey. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go.